Greetings, YouTube. Man, sometimes Kabam is hilarious. Sometimes the bugs are hilarious. This reminds me, I wasn't even planning on discussing this, but given the relevance of this video, let's just check out what my man Derek Whalen sent me this morning. He said, "Hey man, I don't know if I'm ever returning to MCOC like I did before, but I've been playing a little and check this visual glitch out. I leveled up my Sandman and this is what the images look like. He leveled up a bunch of people, and they kind of just morphed into one human being, one champion. Sort of like a fever dream of everybody's nightmares. Mantis and Sandman turning into something that will literally bug you out. That is pretty wild. But really fun. As I darken this, I'll read the rest of what he sent me. He said, Shocker and Mantis and Salmon have now combined into a champion. I don't know why Salmon is just hanging out in the level up screens. So that was how my day started. And then, of course, we had the Titan Crystal. If you missed my luck, it was really good. Probably the best luck I could have asked for, given who I already had on my roster. And I am very proud of that and excited about that. But the 7-star basic, which I will be opening tonight in just a few hours by the time this hits my channel, this is where all these new champions have been added in, including Jabari Panther. Yay. Woo! If I get Jabari Panther from a 7-star basic, I'm just going to laugh through the tears. I'm just going to laugh through it. So, obviously, this is how the basic should go. Obviously, the 7-star Titan Crystal has the two new champions, Blade and Luke Cage, along with so many featured champions. The previous Bullseye, White Tiger, Onslaught, and then the new champions, Chief. You had really exciting additions like Dust and Ironheart and Serpent and the Destroyer. Even though I say the Destroyer, and both Destroyer and Serpent have been, the definitive article, aka the has been left off of their description. How wild is that? So, in all of this, I get a message online from my man, Mr. Rel_Honda. And this is what he was able to capture. He's going to the 7-star basic, and now the champion pool was temporarily, if not maybe for a moment, glitching with the Titan Crystal and the 7-star Crystal. Now, this is not what my crystal looks like now. So maybe it was just a visual glitch, but normally we have seen in the past where the opposite is true, and these champions are not in the crystal, and Kabam actually has to give compensation because the coding is messed up. This is the opposite. This is what the 7-star basic crystal is going to look like in like 4 months. But maybe, just maybe, during this period of time, it was just a visual glitch. But if it wasn't, imagine in a 7-star basic crystal, you get that new 7-star blade. Or you get the new Destroyer. Like, that would be kind of crazy. And Kabam can't punish you, right? Because it's their coding glitch. Would they potentially punish you? We've seen them do crazier things, haven't we? But in the meantime, I'm just going to state the obvious. This is kind of hilarious. It's the opposite of a bad thing. Like, if this really was a bugged crystal that just gave you the Titan champions for 7-star shards, which of course are way easier to get than Titan Crystal shards overall, then that would just be the greatest pro player bug ever. But this also could just be a visual glitch. He did send this to me around 1:11 p.m. And sometimes when the crystal hits, and I think this had only been out for 11 minutes, Kabam is quick to fix it. Now, what happens if by the time they fix it, it's given some people what the Titan Crystal should have? I don't know. Right now, it could be a visual bug, or it could be legit, but it's fixed. I showed you it's fixed by the crystal that I started this video with. So, Real Honda, kid, I don't know what to tell you. It would have been really interesting if you had been able to open a 7-star basic and landed on one of the Titan champions, but that's not what we have in this video, so we got to work with what we got. Either way, thank you for alerting the channel this news. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching.